I'm glad you asked. So I've been living in District 2 almost my entire life, since I was 4 years old. And I come from a long line of public servants. My mom was an elected official in District 2, and I think that just is, I'm born in my blood of serving the public. I have lived there now. I went away to college. I knew I had to come back and serve community. That's just the thing that my family said. You got to come back home and serve what you love, where you grew up at. And so I worked 30 years at Grant High School, was a teacher for 15 and an administrator for 15. And I just really immersed myself in my students' lives. Like I would go to family functions and Hmong New Year every year and La Posada. And I just really knew that my students, they have a love for that community too. And I knew even when I retire, what am I gonna do next? How can I still help that group of people who are now actually parents, some are even grandparents, but what can I do on a higher level? And I knew that meant I have to get in there and help change some policies and make some regulations to make their lives a better place. And that's really what I want to do for everybody in District 2, even though I say my students, it's really just living there a long time. And my love for the community, like I love District 2. Like I said, I've been there a long time. I've seen it when it was great. And it's hurting me now the way it is. And so I just said, let me see what I can do. So that's a good question. I'm gonna tell you, I feel like out of District 2, the people that know me, and they've known me for a long time, like I'm trustworthy. Like the jobs that I've done at Grant High School, like I've always done what's best for people and what's best for students. And so I'm a trustworthy person, and if you know me, you're gonna get that. And so I don't know if I'm gonna have to reach back and get them to, and have to build a trust as a person. As a city council, yes, but I feel like I have already built lots of partnerships and relationships, and I'm trustworthy. And so I'm definitely gonna do that. Some of the other things that people are kind of upset with Sean is, did he live there or not? They know I live there. People know I still have people, come by my house all the time. Like I am literally from there, and I'm probably gonna do a video because that's what I think also happens. If you're not really from there and you haven't immersed yourself in that community, so you don't see the homeless spots getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and you don't see that store just closed down, on Del Paso on the corridor, like, we love that store. How did it close? And I think it's the person that's in that seat, they have to be from there and they have to really, really love it and be immersed in it because like you said, it needs repairing. And at a low level, like to get really high, like it needs a lot of repairing. And it's gotta start with relationship building. And I think I've done that over the years at Grant High School, and I'm just gonna continue to do that and try to unify where we need unification. The specific things, I've done some of those right now, and that's on a smaller level, but there are organizations in District 2, Wellness Foundation, Mutual Assistance, Urban League, Brother, they already, on a smaller level, they go out, try to find housing for people. I'm out there walking with them, feeding, trying to help clean up where we think the city should be out there cleaning. We take trash bags, and we're out there usually twice a week. Out there, feeding, and I have witnessed myself where they have taken families, gotten them housing, sustainable housing, some jobs, and so that's on a small level, but I will continue that for sure. Of course, you got to advocate for city, county, state, and federal funding to help with the homelessness. Again, I think that the homeless situation is because of the affordable housing, because what does affordable mean to me and you might not mean to someone else. So you really have to find out, well, you're talking about affordable, you can afford $1,500, but what about that guy that can only afford $500? And so we really have to look at what the word affordable means and how that means for each individual and how do we get them affordable housing. I'm one of those persons that having 9 people, I don't like breaking up the community. So that really for me is kind of it's almost my heartstrings, like, oh my God, we really have to get the right person in that seat who really cares, and I don't know if we're gonna split that vote in 9 ways and not get that person. So that's the only really my feeling about you know, how I feel is just kind of, ooh, 9 people. But I still believe I'm the best person, is why I'm not gonna be one of those that back out.